Welcome to another episode of Ankle Sore, or should we call it North Club Corner.
So join in the chorus.
After much lobbying, we've finally got our own show all about North Melbourne Football Club, Vito.
We got rid of him.
Where is he?
Well,
And what's going on? What are you doing? What are you doing? It's middle of Feb.
Practice match. I lost my mind.
You did. You were fever pitch after you watched that intra
Are
club.
you serious? Did you see George?
There was an intra club played, or North played an intra club practice match on Wednesday, and you've lost your mind.
Did you see George?
I saw George. I saw them all, but this is it now. We've bound and gagged him, the other bloke.
Oh, McKercher. Don't worry about the other bloke. I'm excited. McKercher.
Okay, go through it. Tell me what you saw.
Okay, McKercher's got a beautiful, beautiful left foot.
What number did he wear?
Silky.
Number 10.
Correct. Dersma, I think he's got a bit of work to do. He looks good.
He looks taller than I thought.
Yes, he's bigger than what I thought.
Yeah, it looked like because he was wearing number 7. I thought, that's Jack Zeeble.
He looked like a young, but a lot quicker Jack Zeeble.
A very young, raw Jack Zeeble.
But do you think he can play round one?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
he
I
should
think
be
so.
playing round one.
I think he can.
I like the setup, how they've,
And
how it looks actually.
And I know it's
forward-wise.
intra-club, but all jokes aside, I know I'm wearing this gear, but
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
but don't you
Did
think
you get out of the car like that?
I was actually at Westfield having lunch. People looked at me like, is this bloke from
It's
another
insane.
from another world or
That was
what?
insane.
Anyway, going back to the important stuff. The way they move the ball. Sorry, not rotation. I mean the way they move the ball. You had Wardlaws through there, mate, tough as nails. It just there's a different aspect. Like you got LDU. We depended on LDU. Now we've got Wardlaw through there. Phillips will go through there.
Yep.
I know Powell's going to go through there.
Yep.
But I can't remember all. of them.
LDU's game, I know it was an intra club, but he looks like he's a massive key.
Have you gone to the next level?
He's
If I've been rude,
totally, you've been wrong about him. Destroyed this bloke for years. And this bloke will confirm in the next episode.
you reckon?
Oh, you destroyed him for years.
I was watching him.
He was superb, and he's going to be a massive key every week this year for North. And he can win the Brownlow.
He was. You reckon?
He can win the Brownlow.
And what about Sheasel? He's just.
Off half back.
So he'll go for McKercher goes
And I'm
with
only
him
going off what I saw in
yeah.
the intra club. He played off half back, got plenty of the ball. LDU won plenty through the middle. But I liked Sherry Rucked, and you know my theory about Ruckman, and I like their forward setup. We'll go forward first. We'll talk forward.
Yeah, you'll talk forward.
First. So obviously Larky was playing full forward.
Yep.
And Dersma was the small forward, and they had Coleman Jones as a centre half forward.
Down there, yes, he was around that 50.
Yep. And it looked as though the way they were talking and setting up plans, that's going to be probably a permanent thing.
Probably.
Which I don't mind.
And Zerha's still doing his thing.
Zerha
looks
was
fit.
very good, looks fit.
Does he look? I was going to say looks fit. Jaden was running, or Stevenson was running.
He'll be on a flank.
Yep.
So they've got scoring
Power, no doubt about
ability.
that. Plenty. But there's not an issue. That's not the issue, I don't think.
What's the issue?
Well, we're going to get to it. I think the backline's still going to be an issue. But
Yeah.
midfield, let's talk about the mids just quickly.
Yeah,
We've
well, the
spoken
mids is
about
their
it.
strength, obviously.
Yeah. So I think that mid, we've got plenty that can rotate through there, right? So therefore, fatigue won't be as much of a factor.
Yeah.
So we've got a combination of toughness. We've got speed. And you've got you're right. LDU's just next level.
And then
you're right.
Wardlaw looks like but I want to see him string a month together.
Yeah, he reminds me of. And please, I'm not saying he's going to be him. He reminds me of a young Selwood.
Really?
Yeah, he just reminds me of that tough in and under. I'll get you the footy and I'll break the tackle.
And what about McKercher? Pendlebury.
He's just got that clean, beautiful disposal. Just knows where to go. We've got a good one there. We've got an absolute
Well, I think
beauty.
what was good about the intra club was that all the draftees, those top 3 or 4 actually played. So like Dawson played at centre half back, Hardiman played the WA kid.
Yeah.
So their top 4 picks all had a run and all looked okay.
And look, the back line, they're talking about. I was watching Toby Pink for the first time. He's
Big
a big
unit.
You're right, big unit. Charlie Combin's going to be down there.
Yep.
He looks like he's going to be obviously a permanent backman.
Yep.
What do you think? Those two, once Logue.
Well, Logan and Core have to come back.
Mate, all of a sudden the back line's okay.
And then it's okay.
Do you agree?
It's okay.
My worry is Luke McDonald still.
He didn't play.
No,
I didn't
he's
see him in the intra club.
No, he didn't play.
Lazaro played okay.
They're going on about him.
I thought
and what I saw of
he
it,
ran.
He should be an athlete running. No,
At Buffeldy Park.
Yeah, no, he's actually showing
ran
a lot more
anyway.
than what he did.
Yeah, his
last
engine
year.
looked good.
He does.
Like he was
He
getting the
does.
contest.
Look, what I saw, I'm a bit bullish. I'm not saying they're going to make
Bullish.
the 8. I'm not saying they're going to.
You're excited. That's why you said
I'm
we've
a bit
got
excited.
we've
Look.
got to switch the cameras on and.
But
But he doesn't even know we're doing this, so this will be
No,
interesting.
Oh, he's not going to be happy.
And I'm going to try and post it if I can.
Yeah, please. Well, we have to.
I'll have to ask him how to do it.
That's the other problem.
I need to post something. What? Nothing.
Talking about bullish, I've got a fellow that I see. It's a gymnasium where I do my training.
Yep.
And he follows Richmond. We have a bit of a chat. And I think I went too far. I said, mate, a slab. North will be on top at the end of the season. North will be above Richmond. Laughed at me.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
And I said, no, we're going to do this. So
No.
we've shook on it. And by the way, that gentleman is the guy. Remember I gave you some racing tips?
Yeah, about 3 or 4 weeks ago when I went to the races for a Bucks
And you
Day.
got a couple of wins
Yeah,
out
it was
of it?
a couple of nice, healthy wins.
So
Good wins.
So remember I mentioned
Yeah,
him. So
yeah, yeah.
anyway, I'm just going to give him a shout out. It's he's got an Instagram page and it's called Hamo's Horse Racing Tips. So yeah, he knows his stuff. I said to him, you know your stuff better than what you know your footy because you've got no idea when it comes to footy, buddy.
Well, he might get the Richmond one right. That's a tough.
You reckon I'm up for a slab?
Yeah, you might be. What slab did you organise?
Whatever you like,
What
mate.
slab are you going to...
Whatever you want, your choice, mate. If you want Corona,
You're
get Corona.
going to be up against it.
You
You're
reckon?
going to be up against it. But we'll talk about
You know,
that.
if the other bloke was here, he'd give us an opinion, I reckon.
Oh, he's bullish about North as well.
You reckon?
Yeah, he is. He's very positive about North.
Look, the only thing is, I know we're not going to talk about this bloke, but I'll tell you, and we've spoken about Taron Thompson. I'm not going to go on about him as his issues,
Yep.
but just right now, the way we're looking, the way they move the ball, he would be absolutely perfect for it.
Ideal.
Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
On the outside, clean,
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
targets, kick goals.
How good was it the way they... People are going to probably comment, oh, listen to you banging on about Northern and intra club like it's against
I
your
know,
own.
I know.
But the movement of the ball off half back...
It's better than what I've
Their
seen.
clearances to goal or clearances or their rebound to inside 50 was really good. It was consistent.
And-
there was a plan. You could see what was going on. So your fever pitch in Feb,
Did you?
but I'm looking forward to it.
Did you think their intent? Like I know, again, intra club, and we've been joking around a little bit about it, but the intensity was better than what I've seen over the past.
It was.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it
Just
was.
The players were actually having a real hot go.
Individuals.
Well, the difference. Sorry to interrupt you. The difference is there are players now fighting for a spot.
Yeah.
Whereas you go a few years back and you'd be like, Powell's a certainty. Phillips
That's right.
is a certainty. There's no certainties
That's
anymore,
right.
mate, in
Yep.
that midfield,
That's
especially.
right. And blokes like Stevenson look happier playing in positions that they should be playing. He played on half forward flank.
Yeah.
That's your spot.
Yeah, that's his spot.
Last year, they're playing on the wing, through the ball, off half back. Well, the year before as well.
Well, what did you think of Biggie Nguyen? So they pronounce it correctly.
Started back, played with a hat, the only bloke that wore a hat. Tall, athletic. Where do you think they were playing? He looked okay off
Would
half
he do?
back.
Would he do the GS thing for like he does for Hawthorn?
What I saw, I
know
don't
that-
think he'll play round one.
You don't think you're too raw?
I don't think he's in North's best 22.
Okay, that's fair enough.
But I think he's got potential, and I reckon he will get games of footy, but he's raw.
And look, I know we have a few North subscribers and a few that watch it. I'm interested to see or hear what they think about this conversation. I know they're going to think I'm crazy,
Mad.
but you're laughing at me like I'm saying, why?
What are you doing? I've already said that 3 times. It's just like, what are you doing?
Well, anyway, what's your opinion in the end? What's your opinion on what you saw? You know, and the way that, like I said, we spoke about moving the ball, but what do you think your opinion? What do you think?
My opinion is that I barracked for Blue, and Blue kicked 24-8, 152, and they beat Yellow 13-10, 88, but I wasn't on Yellow's side. I was on Blue side. So,
Yeah, we're all on the winning side. But anyway,
so
look,
we won an intra club.
We won. That's what it is.
So what was your question? My thoughts are?
Just your thoughts are, like, not for the season as such, what you saw in the wrap-up.
I liked what I saw. It was actually what was important to me was how clean they were, and they were moving the footy with movement and speed, and they were clean, and that was good because they were my 3 biggest knocks last year.
Yeah,
They were a
they
little
were.
slow, they were a little sloppy, they weren't clean, and their game plan wasn't quite. Sometimes we're thinking what was going
What
on.
they doing? Yeah, remember-
but I got an idea. It looked good.
Watching. And just
Of course,
quickly,
throw in an
I know
opposition.
you've got the list
it's going
there,
to be
but
different.
there was a few out like Curtis. There was who was missing that because I can't remember all the ones that were missing.
Well, Curtis, Greenwood,
and there's
had
another goal.
ankles.
There's another goal kicker there.
Yeah, there's another small forward, Greenwood, Bailey Scott, who's
Mate,
they're
he's
rating
taken
him
it
as-
to the next level, mate. He's good.
He's
He's
a
a very good player.
He's a good old school, old
Yeah,
fashioned wingman.
and he's a good runner now. Like he's got
Yeah.
a good tank. His disposal's improved.
Yep.
Anyone else that we should mention?
There's
missing.
There's that young kid, Hamish Free, but he had concussion. I haven't seen much of him.
Nah.
Obviously, Logue, Taron Thomas, McDonald, Archer, Fisher, Core, and Ford, who are in reconditioning groups.
So Ford, they reckon Zach Fisher will possibly play the Collingwood game.
Yep.
Are you
Are you all over the Collingwood practice match win next
Oh,
week?
mate, if I wasn't working, I'd be there. I'm not kidding you. But I
Just have a browser open. You'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, maybe just on the side.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
No one heard that either. Yeah, hopefully Zach Fisher's, because I want to see, he'll play round one. If he's going to play the Collingwood
Yeah, he's
game,
in their best 22.
he'll play round one.
Yeah,
I'm
he's in
saying,
their
no,
best
with his,
22.
with his hammy.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm with you. I like what I saw, but once the real stuff starts, that's where you're going to see.
And please get out of that. Get out of that now.
Actually, you might wear it to bed tonight.
And there you have it, our first and possibly last episode of North Club Corner. Let us know in the comments what you thought. We love reading your comments, and we'll try to reply to everyone. See you in the next one.